friends, loves to Loom here. Today I'm going to be showing you this adorable little Hoot bracelet created by Love and Looms on Instagram. She has a lot of awesome designs and is always coming up with something new, so you definitely want to check her out and give her a follow. So I'll have that down below, and she also has a Flipagram account with many of her designs on there, so I will have that link below as well. So yeah, this is it. It takes only about 100 bands or so, not much, and it's pretty quick and easy to make. So without further ado, let's get started. To get started, I recommend a double-ended hook and one C-clip. I'm going to use 4 different colors, sticking with the same color pattern I have here. So whatever you want where my pink is, grab that now. So we will start with an 8-loop setup. I'm going to grab my opaque blue, and we're going to start by making a cat band. We'll pull our first band through the entire cat band, and you're going to reclaim the left part of the cat band, get it back on your hook, and attach the other side of that band. Grab your next band, we'll pull that through the first 2, and then we'll reclaim the outer band and attach the one you're pulling through. We'll add one more on this side, so we'll pull it through the first 2, reclaim the outside band, and attach the one you're pulling through. So it should look like that. Let's slide it on down, and we will do the side. So before you start, you need to open this side up. So remove the first band and scoop up the cat band that's in there, and attach that back on. So now we will add 2 onto this side. So we'll pull it through the first 2, reclaim the outer band, and attach this back on. And we'll do that one last time. So pull it through the first 2, pick up the outside band, and attach that one you're pulling through. Okay, so now you should have a total of 8 loops up here, and we are going to switch colors. The color I'm grabbing now will be the white in the middle here. There's actually 2 bands in there, so I'm going to use the same color for both of those. The first one, we're going to pull through the first 6, and then we're going to pick up only the outside 2. So skip the middle 4, pick up the outer 2 bands, and then attach the one you're pulling through. Rearrange it so it sits in the center like that. Now the next one that we pick up, after we pull this one through, I'm going to have you go back inside that band, and when I tell you to pick up the first and 4th band, it will be the first one here and the 4th one here, so the 2 end ones. So go ahead and grab a hold of that, pull it through the first 4. You're going to want to use your hook to move that first band out of the way, go down inside that opening, pick up the first band and the 4th. It's a little hard to show. You're going to pull it up, and it should look like that. Skip that next band after your hook and pick up the outer 2 like so. Now attach that one you're pulling through. Now we do have to rearrange that, so release these 2 blues here so that it's sitting like that. So now I'm going to switch colors again, and this is going to be where this olive green is right here, 2 bands. So I'm just going to grab my caramel, and we're going to pull this through the first 4. We're going to skip the first band closest to our hook, pick up the 2nd, skip the 3rd, and pick up the 4th, and attach the one you're pulling through. Like so. Slide it down so we can do the same thing on this side. So again, we will pull this through the first 4. We're going to pick up the 2nd band and the 4th band. Attach the one you're pulling through. Make sure those end ones were not fishtailed, the blues. It should look like this. So we're going to switch colors one more time. At least I am anyway. And this is going to be where the dark green is. It's that 1 band right here. So I'm going to use a lighter blue. Hopefully you can see the difference. So this one, we're going to pull it through the first 7. And we're going to pick up the third and fourth bands, which are the two centers right here, and then the very outside band. Now attach that back on and adjust it to the center. If you did it correctly, it would look like this. And now we will add on our first color again to start the sequence over. So to do that, we will load 2 bands onto each side. So you can, if you want to have different color sections instead of all of the blue, change that now. I'm going to do all blue like I did the pink. So, sorry, I got a little doo-doo-doo. So grab your band, pull it through the first 3. We're going to reclaim this second band and attach that band you're pulling through. You're going to pull one more through the first 2. Pick up the outside band and attach that on like so. Slide it down and we'll repeat that. So the first one will go through the first 3 bands. Reclaim the second band and attach that on. And pull your next one through the first 2 and reclaim the outside band. So you should be looking like this. And that is the start of your sequence again. So to start it off, I'm going to grab my center color bands here. We're going to pull it through the first 6. We're going to skip the middle 4 and pick up the outside 2 bands and attach that band you're pulling through and adjust it to the center. Like that. Now we're going to pull one more through, and this is where we have to go down in and grab the first and fourth band. So pull it through the first 4. Open that band up. Get down, make sure you're going inside that band, and you're going to scoop up that first and fourth band and pull it up like that. Skip this next band and reclaim the 2 outer bands and attach the one you're pulling through. We need to adjust it, so release these 2 over here so that it's sitting in the middle like that. Now again, we don't want it fishtailed, so we need to release the borders. So just undo them like this. And now we will switch colors again, and this is where I'm going to use my caramel. So we're going to pull this through the first 4. Reclaim the second and fourth band. And then attach the one you're pulling through. Slide it down and repeat. So we'll pull this through the first 4. Reclaim the second band. Skip the third, pick up the fourth, and attach that on. Like so. So now I'm going to switch my colors again and go to my light blue. I'm going to pull this through the first 7. I'm going to skip the first 2 bands and pick up the third and fourth, which are the very 2 center caramels. If my hook will allow it. There we go. You're also going to pick up the outside band and then attach the one you're pulling through. Rearrange the 2 ends so the blue is in the center and it should sit like this. So there you have completed the second section. And now we need to load 2 more bands on, which actually will then complete the section. So I'm going to go back to my blue. I'm going to pull this first one through the first 3. I'm going to reclaim the second band and attach that blue on. Pull one more through, going through the first 2 this time and only reclaiming the outside band. We'll slide it down and do the same on this side. So I'm going to pull this first one through the first 3. You're going to reclaim the second band and attach the outside one, or the one you're pulling through, sorry. And then the last one you'll pull through will go through the first two. Pick up the outside band and attach the one you're pulling through. So now you would technically be at the start of your sequence again. So I'll give the instructions one more time. It's actually a very easy design to pick up on. So we'll start by going through the first 6. Skip the middle 4, pick up the outside 2 bands. Attach the one you're pulling through and adjust it to the center. Grab your next center band, and this one will go through the first 4. We need to open that band up and get inside that center there. Go down inside and scoop up the first and 4th band from inside there. Pull it up like so. Skip this band here and pick up the outer 2 bands. Now attach that on and adjust it to the center again. And now we do want these released because we don't want the sides fishtailed. So make sure you do that. And now I'm going to go to my caramel and I'm going to pull this through the first 4. I'm going to reclaim the 2nd band and the 4th band. Like so. And we need to repeat the same thing on this side. So we'll pull it through the first 4. Skip the first one, pick up the 2nd. Also pick up the 4th and attach the one you're pulling through. So now I'm going to go to my blue, my light blue. I'm going to pull this through the first 7. We're going to pick up the 2 very middle ones, which would be band 3 and 4, and also pick up the very outside band and attach that blue you're pulling through and adjust it to sit in the center. Like so. Now, if you did have a full bracelet and you were ready to close it up, this is the point where you'd want to close it. You would just pull 1 band through here and it closes it up nice and tight. So I'm actually going to keep going through one more section. I'm just not going to keep repeating it since I think it's pretty easy to pick up on once you see what it is that I'm doing. So to finish this section off, you do need to pull another band through the first 3. Pick up the 2nd band. And then attach that on and pull 1 more through, because remember we have to do 2 on each side. So this goes through the first 2. Reclaim the outside band and attach the one you pulled through. We'll slide it down to this side to add the 2 on here. So pull it through the first 3. Reclaim the 2nd band and attach that on. And one more time, pulling it through the first 2. Reclaim the outside band and close that off. So I'm going to go ahead and run through it one more time, as I said, but I'm not going to give instruction this time. So as I mentioned in the last section, once you're at this point here, this is where you would want to close it. So you wouldn't want to add the two the dark blue bands on each side, because that's what you would do to start the next section. You would just pull one band through everything on your hook, and that's what you would attach your C-clip onto there. So there you have the little Hoot bracelet created by Lovin' Looms on Instagram. And you know what? It just hit me, Little Hoot. I wonder if she got that name because she thought of an owl. Because I see an owl when I'm looking at this all of a sudden. I think a light bulb just went off. So there you have the Little Hoot bracelet once again by Lovin' Looms. Please tag her and myself, Loves to Loom, if you make this. We would love to see your rendition. And also hit the like button down below. If you do like this design, we'd greatly appreciate it. So thanks guys for sticking around, and I'll see you real soon at my next video. Thank you so much. Bye.